Okay guys, GH56 motor going into a Raptor 30 V2. Fan installment is the Thunder Tiger Raptor 50. It says fan, but it'll go into a 30 size Raptor because the frames are the same. So that's why it's going to be nice to have a smaller gas helicopter. Now watch when you're tearing it like this. There are little screws in here. There's actually one stuck in the fan. It gives you two new bolts, which I had the other two anyways, I didn't lose. And I got to try to poke the one out of there that just happened to wedge itself in the middle here. So, there we go. Now, just a tidbit, if you look at this fan, there's your mounting holes. It fits, the blades are facing you, but on the Go engine fan, it's reversed. The fins will be in that position. Must be to make up the height difference in the clutch and everything. That's how they did it, you know. So just remember that it's not going to sit this way on the motor. It's going to sit this way. There's your mounting holes for the clutch and your shim plate. Alright, so let's try that out. Get this nut off again. See, the fan is going to go, it's a thread on. It's a thread on fan. And I don't know if we should put just let me just put a tad of Loctite on there. Don't need it because the fan, the motor's going in that direction. But just to be safe, I can find it. I have some low strength red here. I'm just gonna put a drop and rub it around the thread. That's it. Want to get it off someday. Alright, no flywheel puller installed here. Get the pit right up to the piston lock. I got a piston lock in here. Just gonna crack it on by hand, just like that. That's it, no more, no less. Because then you got the lock nut and the regular nut, which I'm gonna need a socket for this. And like I said, the way the engine turns, it should loosen, but I'm gonna leave that loose for now. I can get at it later. I just want to show you how the clutch fits on there. So the video is short, but I gotta put a socket on that to tighten that nut up. Drop a Loctite, but I'll use blue. So what we need now is on this motor, I took the two bolts off to get the clutch shim off. Sorry about getting out of the camera there, but there's the shim. I don't know if anybody realizes, but if you need this bearing replaced, it's actually the 450 Trex Heli main gear bearing. Same thing for the starter bearing. Alright, so let's see how this fits. It gives you 4 holes, so I guess whichever one you can line it up with. They're probably identical, it just gives you the 4. Alright, clutch is on there. I'm just gonna push it on lightly. Alright, the screws will bring it down into place. It does fit, but like I said, look at the fan positioning. The fan is actually in the backwards direction, but it must be to make up the height difference in the and how they designed it for aluminum and the shape of the motor. So that's what we got there. So I'm going to leave that loose. I don't have a wrench with me to get at that nut right here. I will get that off screen. So take the clutch off for now. Show you that it does fit. And the next thing is going to be putting the motor mount on.